What's the biggest bullet you've dodged? I had an ear infection that was misdiagnosed for years, from when I was about 25 until I was 33. During that timeline, it spread out of my ear canal and into the surrounding bone. Then, due to an atypical birth formation in my skull that would have otherwise been asymptomatic, the infection traveled up my skull and into my cranial cavity. Unbeknownst to me, the symptoms I experienced were only in my ear, where I felt fluid and pressure. Finally demanded that an ear doctor place a tube to try to clear out the infection. The tube drained for about 3 weeks, and finally the ear doctor I had gone to panicked and misdiagnosed me with a cerebrospinal fluid leak. He rushed me to the ER without even testing the fluid, and he intended to cut my skull open to look for a cerebrospinal fluid leak that didn't exist. I was in the ER on a table with the doctors running pre-op antibiotics when I got a call from a friend of the family who was a doctor. He had been speaking to his doctor friends, and they all agreed I needed to get out of there. They didn't believe there was a cerebrospinal fluid leak at all. I told the team of doctors who had assembled to operate on me that I was leaving, and they were pissed. They all shot me condescending and angry looks as I left. I got a call 2 days later from the ear doctor telling me that they got the analysis of the fluid back, and it wasn't cerebrospinal fluid. I was in shock. They were going to slice my head open on a fishing expedition for a cerebrospinal fluid leak that didn't exist. He didn't apologize or anything. I hung up the phone and never talked to him again. Eventually, the team of neurosurgeons my friend knew diagnosed me with a runaway ear infection. One told me that I have the most unique looking skull he'd ever seen. What a compliment. One showed me a CT of my skull. See,